Now it is time for the entertainment hit list. As ever, I am joined by the celebrity Lizzie Cundy, and about to make a very special announcement. One of my favourite X Factor stars of all time, Saara Aalto, is in the house. Saara, it's so great to have you here.
Oh, so nice to be here.
And I'm very excited. I know your fans from all around the world are tuning in. So if you're listening, Saara Aalto is about to make a big announcement. Stand by a couple of minutes. But Lizzie, we need to kick off with you though, because I don't know if you know, Saara, but some sad news, which has been in the media for Lizzie today. Your relationship has come to an end, Lizzie, and this is a big story all over Mail Online.
Yes,
are you doing okay?
I am okay. No, it's for the best. Pretty shocked and horrified, actually. I learned a few things in the week that will probably come to light. But yeah, pretty shocked, but it's for the best. Moving onwards and upwards, Dan. But you know, you never know what people are really like, sadly, do you? And
so it's very hard.
It's a tough breakup.
The Mail Online headline, I should just read it out because obviously it says, "I want nothing more to do with him. Lizzie Cundy ends her 10-month soap opera romance with nightclub entrepreneur Jeremy Gordino."
Yeah, and it is over. And you know what, Dan? I am really shocked. I'm actually horrified. And I was at Marbella at the film festival and found out quite a few things which weren't great. So that's it, you know. And we've just talked about betrayal. You know,
and I guess
I've had the worst.
I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Because Nicola was obviously accusing you of a few things there, but the reality is you also have to live these headlines.
Yeah.
You are used to it yourself, these stories being sold, and there you are leading the Mail Online today.
That's it, yeah. I mean, I've kept it to myself this week because I was just trying to deal with what I was being told, which was so horrific. So I was just trying to deal with it, but the Mail got wind of it, and there's not much I can do, to be honest, Dan. So I've just got to get through it. I'm going to be better. I think I deserve better, that's for sure.
Lizzie, I'm going to take you for a drink after the show.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
You're going to be okay.
Yes, I know. No, it's good. It's been a bad week. But you know when you think you know someone and then you hear stuff, but it's 100% true, and I'm single.
Saara Aalto, any advice on how to deal with a breakup?
Well, I think you are being really wise. It's like it's meant to be. It's for the good, you know.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be better. It's awful to go through those things, but you know.
I know, and you know what is the truth always rises to the top.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And I'm glad I know now rather than going further on down the line. But thank you.
Well, I feel we need some good news.
Yes,
okay?
we do.
We blooming need some good news, and I know, Lizzie, you were a big fan of Saara Aalto, as am I. Saara, how many years was it that you were on X Factor?
It was 2016, so...
Gosh.
Is it 3 years already?
Yes, that's crazy. Since then, what a time you have had. In fact, I think we even have your single, which I love so much, for Eurovision. Let's have a little listen.
It's late and I know we should go home, but there's more to this, 'cause we're too scared to kiss.
What a song. That is Saara Aalto's brand new single, Starry Skies. But Saara, you've got an announcement.
That's right.
Which excites me so much. So this is your new single. Tell me about it. What is it called?
Starry. Oh, you mean the announcement?
This is the announcement.
So, my new international EP will be released on 29th of November. It's called Fairy Tale, and there is going to be one very special song on the EP, and it's a song that Kylie Minogue wrote especially for me.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! The Kylie Minogue.
I know. You know, we met on X Factor. We sang together, and she was so nice. And yeah, I've been working with her producer, actually, Steve Anderson, and that's how it happened. And now I have the song, and it's amazing.
That is amazing. Kylie Minogue genius mixed with Saara Aalto genius.
Wow. You know, on X Factor, if I had won, I would have gotten the Christmas song from Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
But you know what? Kylie is a much better match for me, even though I love Ed. But you know, Kylie, you know, now I get to sing
Cannot beat Kylie Minogue. Oh my God, that's
Oh my goodness,
incredible.
is there any way I could hear a little bit?
Well, actually, I brought my keyboard with me,
Well,
so
that's what I'm
can I
thinking.
play?
Yes, please.
And the song is called Every Christmas Day.
Every Christmas Day. So it's a Christmas song.
It's a Christmas song, yeah. My new EP is a Christmas EP.
Is it?
Christmas music, yes.
Oh,
you know,
my goodness.
after Dancing on Ice and everything, you know, I just love Christmas and winter, so yeah.
Oh, I love Christmas. Okay, get up there, Saara
Okay,
Aalto.
just-
This is amazing. Lizzie, there's nothing better than a Christmas single, is there?
I love a Christmas single, and you look so Christmassy. If we could all see her in her little sparkles. But yeah, I know, Christmas single, getting in the mood, because it is on its way.
So this is the first time anyone's ever heard this. Saara Aalto's brand new song, co-written by Kylie Minogue. And what is it called, Saara?
Every Christmas Day.
Let's hear it.
Say that you feel me, say that you'll always remember. Say that you're with me, come to me every December. And now I won't feel so alone tonight, 'cause I see you on a Christmas night. Say that you feel me, say that you'll always remember. Every Christmas Day, every Christmas Day, now sing along. Every Christmas Day, every Christmas Day, every Christmas Day.
Oh my goodness, this is a hit! This is a hit!
It's gonna be a
So
hit.
catchy as well.
Yeah, it's very, very catchy, I'm telling you.
My goodness, you know what? That is even better than I thought. Because
Really?
it just
yeah.
absolutely has
Yeah.
that spirit of Kylie infused with you.
Yeah, I know, it's perfect, and it's an up-tempo song, even though now you heard like a ballady version. It's
Yeah.
gonna be really
Well, you know
fun.
a hit.
That's already in my head.
That's in my
I
head,
know.
and you straight away hear it, and you think, I love this. I feel I know it already. It's a hit. It's a hit.
That
I love
has
it.
to be
so
a Christmas
excited.
Day
Yes.
hit.
Oh, I hope it will be.
And is there a whole album of Christmas songs in Saara? And
Yeah.
are some of them going to be covers, or are they all originals?
Yeah, covers and originals, yeah. And I have like an album launch gig on 29th of November here in London under the bridge. So I'm gonna get to, sing this song live and everything. So it's gonna be amazing.
Lizzie, that can kick off our Christmas celebration.
I know, the
Please.
tickets are on sale now, so
We're
just
going
go and
down.
get your tickets.
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
That's
We're
where
going
we
to celebrate our
are.
Christmas. Now look, it's a perfect time to talk about the X Factor, of course, because it actually launches tomorrow night, Saara. But a big change. You obviously became a celebrity in this country as a result of the X Factor.
Yeah.
But now X Factor is changing into X Factor Celebrity, which is going to feature a whole load of celebrities
Yeah.
competing. So what do you make of that change?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have to watch it. I'm so sad Gemma Collins is not doing it.
Oh, I know.
I really want to see her.
so is
But
that.
she
heard
already
her
has a record deal.
I know.
That's why she couldn't.
But I've heard her singing, and she's really good.
She's got a
actually.
good voice.
I wish she was doing it.
I know.
Lizzie, who is doing it?
Well, we've got a real mix. We've got Vinnie Jones, who I've known for years and years, but I remember hearing him singing at karaoke. We used to go to, because he used to play football with my ex-husband, Terry Venable's karaoke bar, and he was the worst singer I've ever known. He used to just shout, and he'd always sing the same song, and he was horrific, so I can't even believe that Vinnie is doing it, but there's not quite a few sports stars,
And then
actually.
you've got Brendan Cole
Yes.
with Jeremy Edwards, Ricky Lake, who's
Ricky
one of my
Lake.
all-time favourites. I'm actually interviewing for her for my
Wow.
podcast next week. Martin Bashir, who did that
Yes.
famous interview with Princess Diana. There's a group of girls and guys made up from Love Island. So it's
Tom Evans,
interesting.
the
Tom
rugby
Evans,
player.
the rugby player. It's an interesting move, Saara, but is there a little thing about it that makes you a bit sad because it's no longer about discovering an unknown star?
Of course. For me, X Factor was a life-changing platform. I came from Finland, from middle of nowhere, and, I made a career out of it.
And look at you now.
I know. 3 years after X Factor,
Writing songs with Kylie Minogue.
I know, I'm still here.
Dancing on Ice,
I
you
know.
did it all.
I know, so it's a bit sad,
But I hate to say this, I do sort of think, Saara, you were the last big star to emerge from the X Factor. I mean, I can't think of another name. Raksu as a group, I
Yeah,
loved
they
those
were
guys. but they were very quickly dropped.
Where
and their
are
music
they now?
didn't work.
Yeah.
And so for me, I remember that year. I remember coming out to judges' houses when it was Sharon at Sharon Osbourne's house, and Robbie Williams was there. And initially, you didn't go through, of course, so they had to get you there and get Honey G there, and it was such a great fun year because everyone knows I love H to the O to the N to the E.
I love Honey G. She's still my friend. Honey G still texts
Still
me
my
all the
friend
time.
too. I love her.
She's a good
She's
girl.
actually really nice. Yeah,
No, she is.
It was a good series.
But do you know what I mean? It feels like since then there hasn't been any big stars to emerge from the show.
I know, I agree.
Now look, this fascinated me. The Radio Times, very credible organisation, the Radio Times, did a poll. I wish I'd thought of this actually for The Sun. It was such a good idea, a poll to find the best X Factor judge of all time. But what is absolutely brutal is that they released the results right from the bottom. So, number one, do you two know the results of this poll?
I
No.
don't know.
Okay,
I've had a
great.
rather busy
Great.
day
Okay,
today with a few
that's
things.
good, because I'm going to run you through the results. I don't want you to know, because I want you to tell me without knowing the results who you think the British public, so not your favourite, but who do you think the British public would vote to be the best X Factor judge of all
The
time?
best.
Best.
I've got to say, I think it could be. Well, I want to say Simon Cowell, but I've got a feeling it's Louis Walsh.
You know what? Those are two options.
Who mentored you, Saara?
Sorry?
Who mentored you? Who was your mentor on X Factor?
Mine was Sharon. Yeah.
Sharon,
But
okay.
I don't think, no, she didn't win this one. I think at the
top. It's got to be Simon.
or Louis.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got to be Simon.
Okay, well, we'll come to that in just a second, but there are a couple of devastating results here. In 15th position, there's been 15 X Factor
Wow.
judges,
Wow.
can you believe it? Poor old Ida Field, 0.18% of the British public thought she was the best X Factor judge. And it's not much better for poor old Grimmy. I love him too. Only 0.35% of the British public
forgot he
thought
did
he
it.
was the best ever X Factor judge. Was quite surprised also by how low Mal B ranked, just 1.34%
Now you see,
of
I
people in
loved
12th
her
position.
feistiness.
Robbie Williams, just 1.52% of people in the 11th place. Then you start getting up a little bit when you come to Louis Tomlinson, 4.83% at 7th position. But here's the one that I thought was most devastating. Before anyone says I'm celebrating this, I'm not. I'm just being honest with the results, okay? Ms. Tweedy, Cheryl, only 6.9% thought she was the best ever X Factor judge in 6th position. Beaten by, in 5th place, Nicole Scherzinger with 13% of the vote. In 4th place, Louis Walsh with 14.08%
We
of
love
the vote.
Louis.
In 3rd place, Sharon Osbourne with
Wow.
14.1% of the vote. In 2nd place, and imagine his face when he saw this result, utterly mortified, devastated, furious, Simon Cowell. He's asking for a recount. Just 16.5% thought he was the best X Factor judge. So do you know who that means is the best X Factor judge of all time?
Who is
In
this
1st
thing?
position with 18.3% of this vote. And I loved this because no one would have expected it. She hasn't come back. She's an incredible woman. She took on Sharon Osbourne. She took on Cheryl
No
Tweedy.
way.
And she won, Lizzie.
No, it's not Danny Minogue.
It's Danny Minogue.
No way!
The best X Factor judge of all time. And that is according to the British public.
I'm speechless for once.
I love it. I love it. She actually received 3 times the public support of Cheryl Tweedy.
I wonder if Simon, I might have to give him a ring after the show, sees this poem, might have her back.
I do have a slight worry about that because remember, him and Danny had a bit of a doo-doo. Is that what we call it? Bit of a thing?
I'm not going to talk about that.
And obviously,
Moving on.
he does have a girlfriend who
does.
may not want an ex sitting next to him
Ooh.
every day, if you see what I mean. Saara Aalto, I absolutely love your new Christmas song with Kylie Minogue. Remind me of the title.
Every Christmas Day.
And when are we going to get to hear it?
29th of November.
Oh,
Yay.
I'm not going to have to wait that long, am I?
Maybe I will. Let's see. Maybe I'll send it to you.
I need cheering up. Send it to me.
And Lizzie Cundy, look, you're going to be okay.
Thank
I
you.
promised you.
Listen,
Good luck
I
this
will
weekend.
find love again. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
You
I'm going to
will.
be good.
You absolutely
No,
will.
onwards and upwards.
We love you lots and do come back
Thank
again
you.
next week. Thank you so much. It's been a crazy show, but it's been great fun. James Whale is breaking the news. You can watch him on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever you like to watch Talk Radio, YouTube as well. That's up from 7 in just a couple of minutes. But for myself and the entertainment hit, the Saara Aalto and Lizzie Cundy signing off until next Friday.